So today is my or our sixth anniversary. 6 years married, and I believe 13 or 14 years together. I'm bad with dates. Lord forgive me. But I do know we've been married for 6 years. I often get asked like, how do I do it, or don't I get bored or get tired? Nah. And I think that's the strongest takeaway I get from marriage is the it's understanding the limitless amount of love I receive and give in the time that we've known each other. You get love from your parents, you get love from your kids, but love from a partner who makes a divine contract with you, a contract between you, her, and God, for better, for worse, sickness and health. It's a different type of love than any other love you ever receive in your entire life, besides Jesus. But even that's still different. My wife has seen me and been with me at my worst. Through my addiction, she got the blunt force of it when I was, full-fledged addict. She still held on. She pushed me to get through. She pushed me to get help. She praised and worshiped God each and every day through those addictions, through those times that I struggled. Didn't put me down. She spoke sternly to me and gave me truth and spoke truth to me. To some people, it may have been harsh, but to me, it was necessary. Sometimes the cold, hard truth is what's necessary. But to me, that was love. That was a necessary thing to do. It pulled me out. Her and Jesus. It is a good feeling to know that you have somebody that won't run away at the first sign of trouble. Instead, in the middle of the war, when you fall, they pick up the other sword and start swinging until you stand back up. It's a good feeling to know that you have somebody who has your back, that you ain't got to worry about them stepping out on you or speaking ill will behind your back to family or throwing you under the bus. They actually have your best interest at heart. We push each other to be healthy, to be in the Word. We push ourselves individually, and we push ourselves together. My wife is a beast. We have sort of a love story for those who know how we came about. We actually met on Match.com. Believe it or not. She pursued me. Started the relationship pretty strong, like most people do. Somewhere along the lines, I kind of realized I didn't like her anymore. So I started messing up. All the while during this time, I was still in my addiction, not as bad. And it wasn't the drug of choice that I ended up being on, which that's a whole nother story. Yeah, she told me, she's a woman who gets what she wants. If she wants me, she's gonna have me. And she knew after the first date of meeting me that she was in love with me. She just didn't voice it, but she knew that she loved me and she wanted to be with me. I didn't have the same feelings. And she to this day, we make a joke out of it because I do love her with all my heart and soul. I never thought I'd say that about anybody. The year apart that we ended up breaking up was a year of growth between the both of us. It was a time where I grew to understand what a real relationship was, and she grew into building a stronger relationship within herself. That taught me a lot about relationships in general, including a relationship with God. It's that we are to orient ourselves with God and His will because He ultimately wants the best for us. Marriage is like having a relationship with God. God is married to the church, and we are the church. When I learned that about how love and how a relationship and how a marriage should go, it became easier to do the things I need to do as a man. But I never thought that it would take being in a relationship or learning in a relationship for me to understand what a man truly is supposed to do, what a man is truly supposed to be. But it was more than just a relationship. It was that my wife had such a strong relationship with God that me watching her walk with God was something I wanted. It took me a minute to kind of get that I can't walk the same way she walked and walk with God, that my walk is different. And realizing that, he revealed himself to me in a way that I can understand. And now I walk with God in a way that she doesn't understand. But together, both of ours fit together like a puzzle piece. We give each other direction. She will tell you I am head of household and she follows my lead. I follow God's lead, and we both do. So when it comes in the household, yes, I lead, but when it comes to God, God leads, and we both are side by side, and we forever will be side by side. We are partners. She is my helper, and I help her. Peace at home. That's how a man can orient himself right. If you are having struggles at home and you don't have peace at home, maybe you need to look at yourself first. And if you feel like you're doing right, then maybe you need to look to Christ. A lot of men don't know how to lead. They know how to tell people what to do, but they don't know how to lead. Do as I say, not as I do. Famous saying, you should be walking like Christ. And I have a couple of verses that I do enjoy reciting that brings substance and a foundation to what I believe. Genesis 2:18. The Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Ephesians 5:25. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. In Ephesians 4:2-3. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. If you're not praying over your loved ones, if you're not wanting the best for them, if you're not speaking kind words, stern kind words to them about when they're doing wrong, it's not real love. We should strive to make sure each and every one of us is moving with good. No matter how much you go through, no matter what you struggle with, you must maintain good in God by His standard. You do not have a right to revenge. You do not have a right to get back or match energies. None of that means anything. You're called to maintain your equilibrium in the good gracious of God. As in the Bible, revenge is of the Lord. There's no spanking like a spanking from God. So I'm leaving on that note. Happy anniversary, love. Even though today doesn't really feel like anniversary because we're doing a lot of stuff for other people. But it is one of the biggest blessings I get to enjoy about being married is the endless, joyful sleepovers we get to have. I love you, dear.